Okay, I'd like to talk about some pros and cons of intermittent fasting. While I cannot fit them all in this video, I'll try to fit as much as possible as I can. You can ask questions in the comments if you want. First of all, it's very easy. It's also cheap. Reason why is because you're consuming like one meal less. So what you can do is use that fund and direct it probably over to healthy alternatives, like healthier fats like olive oil and so on. It's also flexible. The 16 to 18 intermittent fasting is flexible to your schedule. You could adjust the time to suit your schedule. When people are on a calorie restricted diet, which intermittent fasting is like a calorie restricted diet, it's important not to lose muscle. So you need to focus on consuming enough protein and get frequent exercise, specifically strength training. Fasting also triggers autophagy. Autophagy is the process that all cells are cleared away to make way for new cells. That's what fasting triggers, autophagy. Fasting can also help you to prevent Alzheimer's disease. Now let's go straight into the cons. Fasting is not a magic trick or a loophole to losing weight or losing fat. It takes your time to flip the switch of your metabolic flexibility, which is like flipping between carbohydrate as the primary source of fuel and stored body fat as the primary source of fuel. Depending on the amount of glycogen you got stored, it may take at least 24 to 36 hours before your body starts on ketones. This happens a lot when we don't see results. People go back to their old ways. All you have to do is switch to a low carb diet on the intermittent fasting, especially for dinner time, or you could just fast a bit longer. Some people tend to reward themselves a lot when breaking their fast, which leads to overeating. Fasting can be addictive, not because fasting works well means it's good. It can also lead to a eating disorder. So I advise temporary times like a couple weeks, take a couple weeks break and then go again. It can lead you to nutrient deficiencies as well. You need to pay attention to your nutrition needs. Your body needs a certain amount of protein and nutrients for optimum health. Focus on what your body needs. Now, medication. If you need to take medication, you should consult with your doctor when is a good time to take your specific medication. Supplements like gummies and so on, you could take them when you break your fast. Actual side effects of intermittent fasting are hunger, which is obvious, fatigue, lightheaded, and brain fog, changing in bowel movements, heartburn, and feeling cold, which is basic. Any specific questions about these side effects, you could just ask me in the comments.